So, very good afternoon to all of you. I hope I'm audible to everybody. I'm
Yes,
audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
Okay. So, a very good afternoon to everybody. And at the outset, let me thank the organizers, especially Mr. Vivek, for coordinating and having me here to speak on this subject. And on the auspicious occasion of this World Cancer Day, so I just want to share the experiences of my hospital. How do we go about, and how such a huge hospital, a cancer hospital, is just running, just under the charitable hospital, running under just the funds that we collect from a mandir, that is a temple, a divine temple from Patna. So I'll just take you to the journey of this the hospital that where I work. So this is the Mahavir Mandir. We ourselves in Patna, we do not know how old this is, but it is said it is more than 300 years old. It was, rebuilt in 1947, and then it was again thrice it was built in 1987. And the exact history also, we also don't know how old it is, but the funds that is collected to generate that hospital comes from the charhavas and all the pujas that is being performed in this mandir. Next, please. So this is the Mahavir Mandir, and all the philanthropic work by Mahavir Mandir Trust Patna that is being done is named Shri Mahavir Sthan Nyas Samiti, headed by Acharya Kishore Kunal, and he is the trust monitors working and development for the temple. And the trust uses the temple fund to run human welfare organizations and hospitals like Mahavir Cancer Sansthan, Mahavir Arogya Sansthan, Mahavir Vatsalya Hospital, Mahavir Netralay. And now we have the campus 2 of Mahavir Cancer also come up. And you will be happy to know that it is perhaps the first time in India that we will be coming exclusively a Mahavir Pediatric Cancer Hospital. That will be perhaps, we will be inaugurating it in the coming year. So all these hospitals, we run by this fund collected from the Mahavir Mandir. Next, please. So this is the Mahavir Cancer Hospital, the main campus. The picture, what I'm trying to show is this is the campus 1. And Mahavir Cancer Sansthan is one of the most reputed cancer hospital in our country, built on the ideas of compassion and selfless societal service. This hospital is a beacon of hope for many underprivileged and poor patients who otherwise perhaps couldn't afford the highly expensive treatment and to go away from Bihar. And the Cancer Hospital was set up by Shri Mahavir Sthan Nyas Samiti, a charitable trust engaged in many philanthropic work, I said, including running of the most revered Mahavir Mandir near Patna railway station. Back then, seeing the lack of proper and affordable cancer treatment for the poor patients of Bihar, the trust, under the dynamic leadership and guidance of its secretary Acharya Kishore Kunal, had envisioned setting up a world-class cancer center where people from diverse faith, caste, and economic status can come for and, at a treatment at a subsidized cost. Next, please. So he is Mr. Acharya Kishore Kunal, and he's a great visionary, and by profession, he was an IPS, a very dynamic IPS officer, but then he left his profession and now he's an Acharya, and his thought is, I have no desire for a kingdom, nor for a heaven, nor for salvation. My earnest desire is to be able to, serve the human suffering. And with this principle, he works, and under his supervision, I showed you that Mandir has generated so much and so many hospitals are working. Next, please. So about this hospital, the campus 1 has more than 650 bedded hospital it is. Last year, the new registrations, we were more than 25,000. We have all facilities, surgical oncology. We are even running DNB in surgical oncology. We have 11 high-tech modular operation theaters. We have Linac machine. We have 3 Linac already operating, the facilities of SBRT, IMRT, everything there. Medical oncology, we have, a minimum of 250 to 300 patients getting chemotherapy every day. We have exclusively pediatric oncology wing. We have a bone marrow transplant unit. So in fact, all CT, MRIs, PET scan, all machines under one roof. So that is exclusively cancer. Excellent treatment is being done in Mahavir Cancer Sansthan. Next. Now, this is an important slide that I wanted to share with you all. So what are the financial assistance we are giving to a cancer patient? So believe me, when a patient enters into this hospital, even if he's not a diagnosed case of a cancer and he has just stepped in to know whether he or she is suffering, because even the basic investigations are so costly, the patient is offered a money of rupees 25,000 rupees under the Dr. Arun Kurkure fund that is being provided to the hospital. So you just need to have an I Praman Patra and Avasya Praman Patra. That is it. And investigations up to 25,000 you are offered free of cost. Now, the other free treatment that we are offering is 15,000 per child. No, first of all, we are treating all children up to 18 years. We are not charging a single rupee. They're treated free of cost. 1 year to 18 year, no charge is being taken. Apart from that, 15,000 per child before admission for investigations. Apart from this, the Arun Kurkure fund that I told you all about. Then we have a 10,000 assistance to adults from Bihar and also from Nepal, Bangladesh, etc. For the foreigners, this amount can be increased, taking account their financial status. Now, 50% concession to the poor patient who are unable to pay. So any senior consultant or HOD, they have the right to make that concession slip, and that will go to the counter where you are offered a 50% concession. We are giving 3-time free meal to all the patient admitted. So if it's a 65-bedded hospital, and even if you have a minimum of 600 admitted, 3-time meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner is being provided by the fund of this Mahavir Mandir that we have, that the generated chandas and charhavas that we have from here. We have a highly subsidized meal to patient attendant also, that is 30 rupees per plate. So even if the patients are given free, the attendant will also be not charged much. Now, this is again a very unique thing, that 1 unit of blood and its component at the rate of rupees 100 only, which is really very surprising. Even the lowest cost in the entire country, even the government blood bank supply at the rate of 550 rupees, and we are charging just 100 rupees. Because leukemia's patient and lymphomas, we have to give so many blood transfusion to those patients.
Recording in progress.
Now, again, we have an Antim Yatra ambulance, which we are providing free of cost for all dead patients in and around Patna. We are not going to charge that if you're taking the dead body, please pay for that. No, not at all. Municipal corporation for carrying dead bodies, even it is being considered to send dead bodies in any part of Bihar at a very subsidized rate. Dead bodies are never holed up in the hospital due to non-payment of any hospital dues. This is the basic principle of Kunal, sir, that you cannot hold a body if the patient is crying and that patient is unable to pay. No, we are not supposed to do that. And those dues are waived and the dead bodies are sent to the destination free of cost. Highly subsidized ambulance services are available to any patient who want to go inside Bihar or even outside Bihar. Next. Now, the concession in bills of poor patient.
Recording in progress.
Any doctor is, he has a power to waive off the concession from 10% to 15%, are made by the officials of Mahavir Cancer Sansthan. Free treatment to sadhus of different temples, including medicines. For employees and their family, including wife, son, daughter, parents, and grandparent, there's a provision of 50% concession of all hospital bills except medicines. Now, the government of Bihar has provided us with the patients, the CM fund, which gives 80,000 to 1 lakh of rupees, and they are giving 5 lakh for bone marrow transplant. Our 14th bone marrow transplant has been done successfully. And this is again a unique that we have 100% success rate. Till date, we have done just 14 because we initiated just last year doing bone marrow transplant, and all transplant have been successful. Now, for the convenience of patient application, where documents are submitted in hospital itself, from the hospital, designated staff goes to secretariat and submit application. So we are very fair about in that. Now, the government of India also gave the PM relief fund, though it's a little difficult to extract, but then PM relief fund is also being provided to the patient. Next, please. Then we have the Ayushman Bharat. Definitely, this facility is being availed by not only Mahavir Cancer, but a lot of the other hospitals as well. Now, I'm very thankful to Indian Cancer Society, Mumbai, who has recognized our hospital, the worth and the potential that we have, and really we are working for the very down-to-earth patient, and Indian Cancer Society for all early stage cancer where the survival of the patient is 50% at a rate of 5 years, they are giving up till 5 lakh. So this is a real boon again for the cancer patient. So thank you, Indian Cancer Society, once again for recognizing and having faith in us. Now, the other societies that we are helping is Vanshi Vidya Memorial Trust. Children suffering from acute leukemia are being given assistance of rupees 20,000 per patient. But it's not only 20,000 if that patient money goes on exhausting and you have to keep on reapplying. So perhaps it goes to 60 to 80,000 per patient. Next, please. Next slide. So apart from just serving the patients, not only we are, just get a slide back, please. I was just want to show, not only we are just treating the patient, but we are also organizing camps in the rural area, because this is very, very important. And just in last 3 months, we have done already 35 camps and our target is 65. Now, again, that Indian Society, Cancer Society is helping us in organizing these camps, and per camp, they are, paying to the whole the cost they are bearing this, the cost of the camp. So just in 3 months, the target is to cover 65 rural areas. So this is under the supervision of Indian Cancer Society and the Health Department of Government of Bihar that we have been organizing. So every week, thrice a week, we are doing camp. The basic motto is that still to date, what we have a very advanced case of patients coming and landing up and then futile use of money and investigation. So let's catch it. And now it's working. Previously, the camp was just, a time pass sort of, but now patients are turning up and we are catching early disease. And this is the beauty of the screening camps that we are doing in rural areas. Otherwise, in our hospital also, we are doing a free screening camp every Saturday in-house also in the hospital. So that Saturday, if you have just come for a screening, we are not going to charge anything from you. That will be a free of cost affair. Next. So these are all the pics of the free cancer screening and awareness camp in all the districts of Bihar. And you see the huge population and the huge turnover of wherever we go to schools, colleges, or wherever we go for educational purposes. So that also goes side by side. It's not only the treating, but the palliative care also runs side by side. Next. So let me just now, in a couple of minutes, I'll just show you how different people from different religion have come and joined hands, and in all good events, they have just shown up that they are standing by, and this is how Mahavir has grown. So this is the pic of the foundation stone, which was laid down by Imam Sayyid Abdul Bukhari of Jama Masjid of Delhi on 14th May 1995. And the institution was formally inaugurated on 12th December 1998. So this is the journey of 24 years that Mahavir Cancer Sansthan has grown to this height. Next. These are all the facilities, what I'm trying to show, from the cath lab to BMT, with all the facilities that we have. Next slide, please. All the pictorial, it will go fast. So this is how the OPD goes on. This is the registration counter outside where the patient gets registered. Next. Next, please. Next. And this is Bhai Iqbal Man Singh, Chief Granth, Patna Sahib Gurudwara, who inaugurated our CT scan back in 2000. Next.
Recording in progress.
A.G. Kalwankar, Chief Governor Manager, SBI. Whenever we have, he gifted us with mammography machines. So we get a lot of gifts also, and from a lot of people who really think that Mahavir is doing a wonderful job to the poor patients. So, and this carries forward. Next, please. And now this is Sadhesri Sampragya ji of Virayatan Inauguration Operation Theatre in our hospital. And the first surgery was conducted by Dr. Rajesh from Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai. Next, please. Dr. Rajesh Mistry had performed the first surgery in Mahavir Cancer Sansthan. And His Excellency Rama Joyce, Honorable Governor of Bihar, inaugurated the laser surgery
Recording in progress.
hospital in 2003. Next, please. And then this is the International Lines DG, who inaugurated the blood bank in Mahavir Cancer Sansthan back in 2003. So I just shared some of the glimpses of the events that we had in Mahavir. Next, please. Now, His Excellency APJ Abdul Kalam ji had come for the inauguration of the pediatric ward in Mahavir Cancer Sansthan. So this was again a very big event of Mahavir Cancer Sansthan when he had himself come. And, he was so happy to see the children's of small little children, happy faces of cancer being treated there. Next, please. Again, Baba Ram Guru Dev has also, he came for the second when we have cobalt machine, and we are doing a lot of palliative works also. So this was his picture. Next, please. This is His Excellency, the Vice President of India, Shri Bhairav Singh Shekhawat, inaugurated the Department of Cancer Prevention and Control in Mahavir Cancer Sansthan, and this was backdated 2007. Next. Hazrat Maulana Nizamuddin, President Imrat Sharia Patna, inaugurated Mahavir Cancer Dharmshala, which is just next to the hospital, where it is almost free of cost. The people coming far off can stay in that Dharmshala that we have. A second Dharmshala is also coming up very shortly. Next, please. Her Excellency, the President of India, Mrs. Pratibha Devi Singh Patil, she inaugurated the Ahamukon, that was an international conference that we had inaugurated at Mahavir Cancer Sansthan with delegates not from India, from abroad also. She was the lady, the key person behind the inauguration. Next, please. Shabana Azmi ji and Shatrughan Sinha ji, they had come for the pain clinic when we inaugurated the pain and palliative clinic, and we have the nerve block system and all, being done at Mahavir Cancer Sansthan. So they were the pioneers to, start this function. Next, please. And again, Nitish Kumar ji inaugurated our Linex. This was perhaps the second linear accelerator when it was put up in the hospital. Next. And then Justice Chandramouli Prasad visited Mahavir Cancer Sansthan. And again, next, please. Then His Excellency Sri Ram Nath Kovind ji, Honorable Governor of Bihar at that time, he inaugurated the Ajanya Aharika to provide free meal to all the cancer patients thrice daily. So this is with this policy, we started that nobody will remain hungry ever till Mahavir Mandir has generate that much to the poor patient. So I'll just go fast, just go with the slides fast, please. So these are all the pictures that I wanted to share with you. Next, please. So these are all the different occasions of different, dignitaries coming to the hospital and now this is the bone marrow transplant that His Excellency Shri Phagu Chauhan, Honorable Governor of Bihar, inaugurated our bone marrow transplant. And this was just after post-COVID that we had done this inauguration. So, and this was again last year only that we have started pain, palliative and hospice. So this is again very, very important part of our campus too, where really troubled patients who are really deprived of the home care, and such patients we are catering almost free of cost. We are charging almost nothing to them. Even if they don't pay, we are keeping such patients of very, critical patients where, nothing can be done much just to pay. The patients are on morphine or palliating pain and giving a relief. So this is perhaps again a big feather to the cap of Mahavir Cancer Sansthan that we had. So the purpose is, I'm just winding it off, the purpose of showing all the pics that people from all dharm, irrespective of, whenever called, they come, and we get a lot of grants and a lot of funds and a lot of blessings of the people, by which this Mahavir Cancer Sansthan today has grown to the height that we have registered more than 25,000 patients, and we hope that this is perhaps next to Tata Memorial Hospital as per the number of registries. So we hope that the blessings keep continuing to us and we keep blooming and growing to a better height. With these words, and thank you everyone for having me here. Thank you so much.